What's up everyone, this is CoinDog here with another GTA video. So in this video we're going to be investigating the handling of the Infernus Classic, which appears to be glitched or broken. So I've had a couple of people message me on Twitter today to tell me that there's something not quite right with the handling on this vehicle. So I've decided to do a video to investigate this and see if I can work out what's going on. So if you've been driving the vehicle and you found that it's a bit sliding around like this, particularly around left-hand corners, it might be because you're a bad driver, but it's more likely to be down to the fact that Rockstar have messed the handling up on this car. Around left-hand bends, and what I'll do in this video is I'll demonstrate to you, what happens and what I believe is causing it and what's going on, and see if we can get to the bottom of this. So first off, if we just do this corner as a right-hand turn, so as you can see there, that's just flat-out acceleration, stick all the way over to the right, and it goes round there, no problem. Let's do exactly the same corner with the same speed and the same stick movements, etc. And as you can see, as soon as you turn, the back end just slides right round. Let's have a look at those two side by side, and you can see the difference between them straight away. Something's clearly not right there, and I think this picture goes some way to explaining what's going on. So if you look at the angle of the wheel, I hope you can see it on this video, on the left hand wheel there, if you use the yellow line and the mirror as a reference point compared to the right hand wheel, you can see there's a very slight lean inwards on the right hand wheel, which is the sort of thing you'll see when the car gets damaged in accidents, which if you try and drive a car with an accident damaged rear suspension, you will find that the back end will slide around a lot because the geometry of the suspension is broken basically. So I've just put this short clip together to show you what I mean by that for anyone that's not quite sure. So I'm going to break the suspension on this car here, and it's exaggerated the effect on this, but you'll be able to see what I mean. So that wheel is quite clearly leaning at this point, and if you try and drive a car with the suspension like that, it's just ruined. So I'll just play that over once more so you guys can see it properly. But that is essentially what I believe is causing the issue, that Rockstar have cocked up the geometry of the wheel on that side of the car, which is causing it to handle in the way that it does. So if you just have a look at this side-by-side comparison here, you can see, again, obviously it's more exaggerated on the car that I have actually physically broken it on, but you can see the lean on both of these tyres now, which is not present on the other side. So it's quite obvious, and it would make sense with the way that you're going around corners that it was that wheel that had this issue. So I think we've got to the bottom of there of what's going on. I have seen some other people suggest it might be the spoiler being off centre or the engine block not quite being in the middle, but I don't personally buy that. This is an arcade racer at the end of the day. I don't think that the handling is realistic enough or advanced enough to take those things into consideration and make such big differences with it. Whereas broken suspension, if you go and break the suspension on a car, it will handle in the same way as the Infernus is handling, which kind of suggests to me that that is exactly what's going on with it. And you can see from the angle of the wheel as well that there's something not quite right there. So I guess the next question is, what are Rockstar going to do about it? And the honest answer is we don't know. You would hope that they would fix it, but they haven't got a great track record of fixing issues with vehicles. There's been quite a few over the years that have had glitches, and many of them have never been fixed. They obviously fix things like the RE7B, but if you go back to something like the Faction, for example, which has got really broken handling, they've never bothered to do anything with it. Obviously it's been reported thousands of times, but no one's bothered to do anything to fix it. You would hope that the Infernus, because it's been such a hyped up car and everyone really wanted it, that they would take the time to resolve the issue, but we just don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So I hope that's got to the bottom of the issue for you guys and you found that useful. I'd appreciate it if you'd like the video, if you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon.